morning, guys. I'm gonna be quiet because Penny's sissy is sleeping nearby, but I missed yesterday's video, so I just wanted to make sure I didn't miss today's. Welcome back. I'm doing Streams in the Desert daily devotional for May 7th and May 8th, and there will be a timestamp down in the description, so you can just skip forward if you don't want to watch both days together. It'll just be easier, right? Okay, May 7th. He spake a parable unto them that men ought always to pray and not to faint. Luke 18:1. No temptation in the life of intercession is more common than this of failure to persevere. We begin to pray for a certain thing. We put up our petitions for a day, a week, a month, and then, receiving as yet no definite answer, straight away we faint. We cease altogether from prayer concerning it. Oof. Look at this belly. This is a deadly fault. It is simply the snare of many beginnings with no completions. It is ruinous in all spheres of life. Oh, okay. Okay, honey. Here. Oh. Okay. The man who forms the habit of beginning without finishing is simply forming the habit of failure. The man who begins to pray about a thing and does not pray it through to a successful issue of answer has formed the same habit in prayer. To faint is to fail, then defeat begins disheartenment and unfaith in the reality of prayer, which is fatal to all success. But someone who says, "How long shall we pray?" Do we not come to a place where we may cease from our petitions and rest the matter in God's hands? There is but one answer. Pray until the thing that you pray for has actually been granted, or you have the assurance in your heart that it will be. Only at one of these two places dare we stay our importunity, for prayer is not only a calling upon God, but also a conflict with Satan. And inasmuch as God is using our intercession as a mighty factor of victory in that conflict, He alone and not we must decide when we dare cease from our petitioning. So we dare not stay our prayer until the answer itself has come, or until we receive the assurance that it will come. In the first case, we stop because we see. In the other, we stop because we believe. And the faith of our hearts is just as sure as the sight of our eyes, for it is faith from, yes, the faith of God within us. More and more as we live the prayerful life, shall we come to experience and recognize this God-given assurance, and know when to rest quietly in it, or when to continue our petitioning until we receive it from the practice of prayer. Tarry at the promise till God meets you there. He always returns by way of His promises. All right, and the next one, which is May 8th, walking in the midst of fire, Dan 3:25. The fire did not arrest their motion, they walked in the midst of it. It was one of the streets through which they moved to their destiny. The comfort of Christ's revelation is not that it teaches emancipation from sorrow, but emancipation through sorrow. Oh my God, teach me, when the shadows have gathered, that I am only in a tunnel. It is enough for me to know that it will be all right someday. They tell me that I shall stand upon the peaks of Oliver, the heights of resurrection glory. But I want more, oh my Father. I want cavalry to lead up to it. I want to know that the shadows of this world are the shades of an avenue, the avenue to the house of my Father. Tell me I am only forced to climb because thy house is on the hill. I shall receive no hurt from sorrow if I shall walk in the midst of fire. George Matheson. The road is too tough, I said. It is uphill all the ways, no flowers but thorns instead, and the skies overhead are gray. But one took my hand at the entrance dim, and sweet is the road that I walk with him. The cross is too great, I cried, more than the back can bear. so rough and heavy and wide, and nobody by to care. And one stooped softly and touched my hand. I know, I care, and I understand. Then why do we fret and sigh? Cross bearers all we go. But the road ends by and by in the dearest place we know. And every step in the journey we may take in the Lord's own company. And that is May 7th and May 8th, Streams in the Desert Daily Devotional. I will see you guys tomorrow.